Hello and welcome to Lat Words, and thanks for stopping by. I know you all wait for the performance video of the AX24, but unfortunately I got no time this week to film this. But don't worry, the running video will come on the build of this car and of my other SCX24s. I found a little issue with the tools, and I used this one. My Traxxas tool set, but in this build, or my upgrades, I got a problem with these tires. The hole in here, where you get the screw on, is very deep inside, and this won't work, and the Traxxas isn't a very good tool set, or not so good for this small crawlers. So Injora had some tool sets. I bought the 8-in-1. The stickers are from me and not from Injora. We got 8 different tools. Boing. And the handle, or whatever you want to name it. For this handle thing, the only thing I would like to say is that here at the end there is a little wheel. If you put it in your hand and then screw, it would twist and would be a very good feeling. The whole thing is made out of metal. Think by the weight that it should be aluminum or something else if you want to put in one of these tools. You just pull this black one back, and then you are good to go. There's no gear inside that you can twist in both directions or only in one direction, like some tools have it. And now let's see what we've got here in our set. Injora has different sets. There are 4x1 or 6x1. I've got the 8x1. We see 4 hex adapters. And as you can see, from 0.0 inches to 1.3 millimeter to 1.5 millimeter and 2 millimeter. This should be enough for most of the screws or the hex screws you have here. And this is a Phillips screw driver tool, 2 millimeter or 2 plus. And here we have our nut drives, 5.5, 5.0 and 4.0. You need for the standard wheels the 4.01 and for the extension nuts the 5.5 nut. And here to screw on this little one, you can see that you are working here very well, and those rims, which aren't so deep, are very easy to work with. But as soon as you come to the monster tires or have some other tires which are really deep, you have to work inside here. This works very fine, and I put a little piece of kitchen towel into the driver inside here, so that the nut is staying plain with the tool. And you can imagine if you screw something and the screw or the nut is wandering inside of this hole with these short axles or threads, you don't have a chance to put on the nut. And a little bit of kitchen towel or something else. I use kitchen towel so that I can remove it. Here you can see it. I can remove every time if I get any nuts which are a little bigger. But for now and for my work, this is best if the kitchen towel stays in here. I can put the nut into the tool, put the wheel where I want it to. This is the wrong side. Put the nut into here and then screw it on. This is very good. And another advantage of these tool sets, and for this I bought this too, are the walls. With these walls you get into very tight places. And I have some B-Torque wheels which have screws around this nut. And with a normal screwdriver or the Axial screwdriver, these walls might be too thick. And then you cannot change the nut or the wheel or whatever. So this time it's a rather short video. I really like this set. This set works for every screw you find or nut on these cars. And it costs around 25 euros, which is not really cheap, but really attractive if you see what problems you can get if you don't have the tools you need for these cars. So I thank you for watching. If you got some questions, please write down in the comments. And I really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. See you soon on AC Birds.